Okay everyone, this is the third part of the video to conclude how to stand, sit, and sleep. This is the sleeping part. Question that people ask us all the time. They say, Doc, how do I sleep? How many pillows? What position? What's best? Again, we're gonna go back. If you haven't watched the video on how to stand properly, please watch that one first because we cover some of the basics of the spine. So not to go through all that information again, but you should have these proper curves in the spine on the side view, and it should be straight on the front view. So if you respect that while you're sleeping, you're usually in pretty good shape, and you also don't want to be in positions where you're inducing a lot of twist or rotation in your body. So the best position to sleep in, I would say, if you can do it comfortably, not everyone can, is face up. If you can sleep face up, you want to get a pillow that's not too thick. And this is a pillow that we have here that I sleep on at home. It's an apple core design, so it caves in here so your head fits in this hole, and then this part right here supports your neck. Now, a side note, this is not going to improve a decreased neck curve. It's not aggressive enough. If anything, it's going to just help support what you already have. But please don't have the misconception that you're going to lay on a pillow and it's going to improve a decreased neck curve. It takes a lot more force and load than just laying on a pillow to do that. Like our home traction type of stuff is a lot more rigid and a lot less comfortable than a pillow, and it's that way for a reason, because it takes that to change the neck curve. So with that said, if you're laying face up and your head's in like this, the main thing that I see people do that they need to improve when they're in the face up position is the pillow is too high up on the head. If it's too high, what happens is the head will bend forward and their chin is starting to approximate their chest. So what I would say is pull the pillow lower on your body or scoot your body up higher and put the pillow kind of around T3, T4, kind of like mid to upper shoulder blade area. That way the pillow maintains an angle between here and the head that's more level versus shoving the head forward, if that makes sense. So that's the first thing I would do. If you're a back sleeper and you can tolerate this position, great. I personally do not sleep like this. I can't get comfortable. I sleep on my side. When you sleep on your side, this is where it gets interesting. You want to make sure that when you're sleeping on the side, that the thickness of the pillow when it's fully compressed is the distance of your ear to the bed, okay? So what that means is you don't want a pillow that's so thick that your head's laterally flexed like this, and you don't want to sleep with nothing and have your head laterally bend the opposite direction. You want your spine neutral. Another thing that you want to do when you're laying on your side, what to do with your arms. Now, I'll just show you because my spine there doesn't have arms. But here's the position that I would recommend you get in. I'm using blocks right now because we don't have enough pillows here to demonstrate, but I'd get a bunch of pillows, and I usually sleep with about 3 pillows, and I'd sleep on the side like this. I'd have a pillow, preferably a body pillow, that goes all the way between my knees and between my arms. I'm showing this in a couple different versions, like this. And when you're in this position, the reason I got this between my elbows is it prevents my shoulders from collapsing and rolling in, and it prevents me from twisting too much. So this can go between the arms. The reason I got this between the knees, it creates a little separation here, unloads some of the force on your hip joint, and also prevents you from twisting too much and ending up in a different position. So again, I'd recommend a single body pillow or a couple of pillows like this. That's my favorite way to sleep. That's the most neutral, healthiest way for the spine. Hopefully that's helpful. I don't think I'm missing anything here. And that concludes how to stand, sit, and sleep. And again, if you haven't watched the standing, the sitting one, go back and watch it because these are common questions that we hear all the time. So we'll see you on the next video.